Okay. Good morning. You're here with World News, and we have a special guest with us today. Live, here is Jahal Konta to share her stories as a former child soldier from Sierra Leone. She fought against her will for 5 years during the Civil War. As you all know, Sierra Leone's war against the RUF began in 1991, when the Revolutionary United Front and rebels from Liberia came together to conquer land. In 2001, the war ended with the disarming of the rebel soldiers. In time, the groups released some of their territories and diamond mines. Welcome. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Why don't you tell us about your life before you were forced into the war?
From when I was born, I had a happy life with my parents and 2 sisters up until the war. Then the RUF came. They killed my parents in front of me and raped my sister, only to be taken away to become a wife. On my own, I had nowhere else to turn to but the RUF.
What were your experiences like during your time with the RUF?
I was regularly given drugs like cocaine and ecstasy before I was given my orders. This, along with time, caused me to feel as if I was doing nothing wrong. Being told over and over again by the only people that cared for me, I began to think that killing people and burning houses weren't crimes.
Did you feel like the rebels were your family?
In a sense, yes. My fellow fighters seemed like brothers and sisters, since we were always working together and they were with me all day long. The leader of my group took on the role of a parent. While he didn't love us or take care of us, he educated us for the war and disciplined us when we disobeyed his rules.
What would happen if you didn't follow his directions?
Many kids beside me tried to escape or resist their orders. This only led to the rebels beating you, most times until you died.
Was every child soldier a fighter?
No, there were many different tasks, such as messengers, spies, servants, or sex slaves.
When you saw what the rebels were doing to the people in your village and to your own family, did you ever question the existence of God?
I never questioned where God was or what he was doing. It was closer to thinking that only God could help me in this situation. I prayed often for forgiveness for the cruel things that I had done. I also asked him to keep me safe so one day I could be free.
How do you explain the violence that human beings are capable of?
I think certain circumstances lead people to behave in evil ways. But growing up in Sierra Leone, if anyone would have ever told me that I was capable of being truly violent or that my neighbors or people could be, I would have never believed them. This, however, changed when the Civil War began.
Now that you're done fighting, do you feel like you can forgive yourself for everything you've done?
Yes, because it wasn't my fault that I was forced into the army and drugged and taught for months that I was made for killing people.